Okay, which is better to suck on if you have a sore throat? Copper wire, or a garlic clove? Now, the expert, I've only gotten one expert opinion on this, and that was Dr. Wheel. Many years ago, I was reading one of his books, and he said when you have a sore throat, cut half a piece of a clove of garlic, and then suck on it. And that's supposed to help kill bacteria and stuff. I've tried that, and it seems to kind of work. It's very strong. It's just the taste. It's hard for me to keep it in my mouth for very long. But this is the same guy who swims in a pool, who owns a pool that has no chlorine and relies on copper ions, which is pretty much copper. You would line your swimming pool with copper, but he uses the smaller particles instead, I think, ions, and that kills bacteria. So and the reason he's using copper in his pool is to kill all kinds of bacteria and pathogens and algae and all that. So he's suggesting to chew on garlic for sore throats, but he's in turn also using copper for his swimming pool. Well, why can't you use copper in your mouth to kill bacteria? Okay, and that's what I do. I try to. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the type of pathogen. I had a virus infection which hurt my stomach and made me want to kill myself. It was just such an agony. And using this, it didn't really give much relief. Maybe a slight relief, but not much. Now I recently had congestion in my throat where it was just, I kept feeling like I was trying to swallow something down, like there was just something caught in there. And I put this in my mouth and suckled on it for, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, an hour. And that seemed to relieve that thing that was caught in my throat. I never actually tried the garlic. I don't like the garlic because it's so harsh. It's really tough on the mouth. It burns the mouth. Sometimes I have to take it out and wait a few moments for that pain to settle down. All right, it really causes a lot of pain for both the user and the bacteria, I'm sure. But copper is very gentle, and it's hard to say. Can something so gentle be as effective as garlic? That's the question to ask, and that's something that's very hard to measure. All right, it depends on the type of bacteria, the type of infection, for one, because there could be garlic resistant and also copper resistant bacteria. Well, why compare? Why even compare them though? You could use them both. You could alternate. You could use them at the same time, possibly. If the bacteria in your mouth is resistant to copper, well then, after trying copper, you could then turn around and put the garlic in your mouth and alternate that way to clean your mouth out. So those are options. I was also thinking, now this is my sore throats I'm thinking about. I recently had some soda water, okay? It's not too often I get access to soda water. And I'm wondering, could that have contributed to my throat getting better? Because my throat has recently gotten better. And I did this yesterday or the day before. And then I had soda water a few days ago too, and it's hard for me to tell exactly. It's an art, and it's not always easy to tell how the art was formed. Okay, but between garlic, copper and soda water, it's maybe improving the throat congestion.